Well, hello there, and welcome back to Freeform Disney. So here we are one more time. It's time for Rebels again. So we're getting there, by the way. This is the third set of Season 4, so only one more set after this in another couple weeks, and that's going to be it. I mean, not it for the videos. There will be a few more. Going to go ahead and have like a ranking of the characters once and for all, retrospective on the entirety of the show. So a few more things after that, but yeah, it's getting there. Let's see, got a bunch of you in here. Let's see, hello there to Grumpy Dan. Hello there to Lord Vader. Hello there to Dodo Dureste. Hello there to Kevin. Hello there to a Glitched Eevee. And hello there to Fabian. So definitely got a few of you in here. That's always great. I love that. So yeah, today we will be starting with Episode 9, Rebel Assault. That'll be the first one for today, which I've got to wonder if that's a reference also to the old video game Rebel Assault. Just a question. I could definitely see Dave Filoni do exactly that. Today's going to be good, says Dodo Dureste. Nice. Oh, and I've also got to say thank you for catching me back, what was that, a good few weeks ago, when we went ahead and talked about how I was breaking out the episodes for Season 4, because otherwise we'd be watching 4 episodes today and apparently cutting something halfway in. So, yeah. So, definitely good that that went ahead and got switched so that didn't end up happening. Okay. And Kevin added again there. I was going to say, just when it comes to it, always with the force choke joke is probably not the best, especially, again, for people who may be new or might not be used to your humor there, Kevin. Just saying. Hello there to John. Actually, let's see, made it to the star for once, yeah. It's going to be interesting to see where we go here. As I said, I'm expecting a lot of interesting stuff. Given where we're going, we're curious. Yeah, we've actually introduced Caleb Doom's actual name to someone other than himself. That one's interesting. We've got a whole lot of interesting Force stuff going on, including the whole transportation from one part of the planet to another. There's definitely some interesting things going on in here. It's going to be interesting to see how many times I'm going to say the word interesting. Interesting. But yeah, and this one, Rebel Assault. So this is clearly bringing the rest of the fleet, well, tiny portion of the fleet over here to Lothal. So that's going to be fun. There we go. See, I said fun, not interesting. Okay. Let's see. Let me get the usual spiel out of the way. Usual spiel here being, if you are new, which you may be, you never know. What's going to happen is you pull up your copy of Rebels wherever you've got it. I'm pulling it up over here on Disney Plus, but if you have your own copy or whatever else, doesn't matter to me. So pull up your copy, I'll pull up mine, I'll count you on in, give you a 3, 2, 1, and then there will be a timer up over my head up here, and that will go ahead and allow you, if things get missynced for some reason, to go ahead and resync your watch with my watch. So yeah, there we go. Okay, I'm going to get my headphones on, and we're probably going to get ready to go ahead and just jump right here into Episode 9 of Season 4. Okay. So hopefully everybody has their Episode 9 up and ready to roll. I'm going to assume you do, since I brought it up a little bit earlier, but if you don't, toss it in the chat right now, because this is your one and only chance for me to pause a moment on that. Okay. So with that said, let's get ready to roll. So in 3, 2, 1, go. Wow. Dang. That's a fleet for you. Didn't even know we had anywhere near that many. Whew. It's a pretty small fleet to attack that. Small squadron, as the case may be. We got some new people in here. Like Hera's helmet, pattern in there too. The broken ties on each side. It's nice. That should be some fun. Empire's not messing around, indeed. It's a nice way to start. Nice use of the explosion. So, yeah. You're questioning your demolitions expert? Yeah, let's see what Throng can pull off, indeed. Such a small little attack squadron there. Yeah, it's nice to actually get some space battles in here. We don't get them often enough. Probably costs too much and takes time out from the plot they wanted to go and do, if I had to make a guess. Duke. That name sounds familiar. Hmm. I was gonna say so much for her, but her cockpit still seemed intact. Get a mono-a-mono fight soon, right? Oh, I love the rod. And on the contrary, it's quite safe. Just the utter confidence he has about pretty much everything. And disobeying orders already. So, yeah, you know. Gotta tell you, if I'm throwing I'm a little sick of people disobeying my orders at this point. Wow. Oh, this is gonna be fun. Damn. Hey, another person who disobeyed orders and got themselves killed. I am surprised we actually killed him off, by the way, that easily. Quote unquote, easily. Oh, you haven't seen 5 or 6 yet. Oh, you definitely got to catch 5 and 6, Evie. I thought 5 was a good return to form and quality there. And then 6 was good too. That was a pretty shot, though. Oh, such as Hera. I want to see a little more success out of him this time. That's a nice shot. Nice. Got some sympathizers. Nice, nice. Ooh, little sparking on Chopper's dish. Uh-huh. Yeah, now we just need to get Hera some parts. I think we should have had that spark a little earlier, but oh well. Not a big deal. And probably better solo anyway. Han Solo. Oh, no, anyway. Chopper got some Clone Wars flashbacks with the crash. Ooh. Yeah. Yeah. At least it was an X-Wing, right? Maybe that helps. Yo, Nevi, you say you were watching 5 and 6 after the stream. Nice. Yeah. Not used to getting to see Hera go ahead and really do all this. She usually gets stuck up on the ship waiting for everyone else. So this is fun. Ah, Mart. Certainly recognize that name. I've got to look up the names Duke and Mart. Either that or somebody toss it over here in the chat as to what it... I said Mart sounds quite familiar. Duke sounds like I think it should be familiar. But without looking it up, I'm not exactly sure. Is Mart the nephew? Mart's not the nephew, right? Ah, Mart is the nephew, okay. It's like, he definitely seems to have aged a little right there and matured a bit. Nice. Kind of cool to bring him back in that way. Thanks, John, by the way. What about Duke? Do we know Duke? I know he was called out up in space, but I wasn't sure. That's like one blinged out dish for Chopper right there compared to his other one. Dodo, you say you don't know Duke. Okay. Yeah. This shouldn't go so well. So it's about time for Kanan to pop his ass over here. Really, Rook? You got taken advantage of there by a droid? Dang, man. You needn't fear the Nogri, apparently. That's interesting. Ow. Load, bring our Lothwolf in, all the lights pop out. Going back to our mystical side, so at least we'll talk a little more about this now. It's like, see, this is the part that I don't know what to think of yet, because it's going to really depend on how they finish it and where it's going with that section. It's intriguing to me, but... Ever popular stormtroopers can't hit anything, right? Hey, Mega Wyrex. Well, hello there. We're up to episode 9 of season 4, Rebel Assault. Which, again, I do think is a video game reference on it. Just a guess. And nearing the end of it. Oh, how nice. She's shooting stun shots. Oh, don't worry. Chopper will just shock him again, and that'll be that. Obviously, at the end of an episode like this, it's not where we're going with it, but... nicely done. Evie, you're really here for the next episode. Interesting. I see, Dodo. Rebels don't kill from behind, they only capture. As long as I do it to your face, it's fine to kill you. It's like I can see that being it, but dang. Something Caleb Doom can do. Nice harp on the end of that right there. Indeed, Mega Wyrex. Dodo, and then there are clones. Do we take prisoners? I don't. Yeah. I always appreciate when they do a different music cue at the end. I think it was a little over pushing the emotion with the music cue, though. But it's still nice. Well, that was a good one. I like that. Got to see some more fighting. A little bit more space fight than we usually get. Got to see Hera actually in action, which we rarely get to see in this show. Understandably rarely, but at least on the ground, I should say. We see her in the air more often. And we're clearly setting up, pushing a little more on the whole Caleb Doom piece there and where we're going with that. Jedi Knight. Speaking of things that are references, right? Of course, it doesn't have to be a video game reference in that case. Jedi Knight. Fun. I'm curious where we're going with a title like that. What do we got over here? Looking in the chat before starting up the next one. Pretty good and working strategy from Thrawn. Yeah, no, it certainly worked. I said he definitely went ahead and took them out. That is for sure. And X-Wings. Yeah, definitely got to see some X-Wings. We took out, what is his name? Scaris? Shoot. Anyway, we took him out, so he's dead for good now. No more there. And hello there at ArcCT 1010. Going well. Just finished episode 9, so now it's time to jump into 10 and, well, then 11. Which, if my memory serves, this is where we started getting the ones that you all were saying are kind of tied together, two-parter pieces, which is why we can't put 11 and 12 into this one here, because it would break up 12 and 13. So, yeah. And Evie says, can't say anything till the end. Well, time for Jedi Knight then. I mean, I do assume we're going to talk a little more about Kanan / Caleb Doom here with a title like Jedi Knight, but we'll see what we see. Definitely not disobey orders from 30. Dang, man. Get yourself killed. It's a good way to do it. I mean, what did you expect with the whole get out of there? It's kind of obvious I'm going to bloody well have the turbo lasers shoot at the ship, isn't it? I guess you were okay with that, or just figured, oh, well, no, they certainly wouldn't turn turbo lasers on me if I'm still here. And how'd that go for you? Right. Okay. So let's get ready for episode 9 then, everyone. Oh, and by the way, don't forget to click the like button if you actually are in and around here. So down over there, roughly. Go ahead and click that. That definitely helps. The YouTube algorithm loves seeing likes, loves seeing comments too, and viewing and all that good jazz. But that's definitely one of the things that it definitely really likes. All right, so let's get ready for episode 9 here, and give everyone a moment. And 3, 2, 1, go. Okay, Jedi Knight. And we come right in on our Jedi Knight. who was officially knighted back in season 2, if my memory serves. Interesting to hear the old conversation there. Interesting, Dodo. Never be ready for this one. Well, Dodo, Ark, well, no, and Evie, you're definitely building this one up. Interesting. I mean, the title is ominous, I'll grant. Wee. Enjoying that a little too much there. I'm just having fun. Bring it back in. Gotta tell you, which is the worst torture? I gotta imagine what Thrawn was doing in many ways is worse. I mean, the one physically hurts. Get to you mentally a little, not the way what Thrawn was doing. Dying. We're all the way back in the south again. It's a long journey. Yo. Some changes there. Yo. What a change indeed. Wow. Still getting used to seeing him there. Man, that takes some getting used to. Speaking of picturesque shots, that's a Filoni special. Tarkin coming in. Uh-huh. We actually gonna see the Emperor in here? Really? It's also an excuse to get Thrawn away from Lothal. Is that the last time we're gonna see Thrawn then? I mean, this could be one of the last times we see Thrawn. I mean, maybe we'll see him on Coruscant, but it's an excuse to bring him away from Lothal. Things will go to hell while he's gone. And then he gets sent off and heads back over to the unknown regions, right? After all, we have to make a way for it to not be his loss right there. Evie said, you find it funny how Lothal just names everything Loth insert animal. Yeah, no kidding, right? Lothbat, Lothcat, Lothwolf. Yeah. Well, those are Loth humans down there, too. Loth hats. Oh, someone had fun with that line right there. That feels a little goodbye-ish right there. To make that much of a point on it. I left it here, huh? What a good state to rest you were in. Wee. Dathomir. They're in Dathomir. Had a good time to bring Rukin. Or, I guess, just pull the governor away, I suppose. Hmm. Yeah, now the window's used. Oh, jeez. Yeah, it's OT music, yes. Hmm. Seeing that calling back to his history. Yeah. Oh, maybe the plant was called Al. Hey, everybody loves Al, but it's Lothal. Yes. uh, to be sure, ArcCT 1010. It's one of those interesting things on those ball droids. It was made to be terrifying in A New Hope, and now we just have to keep working with it, as odd as it happens to be. Now then, for our exit plan. That's what a backup pilot does. Look at Rook go. Even calling the kids that way. That whole family reference. Enter Rook. Yeah. Yo. Now Rook's actually fighting. Nice to have that lightsaber back. Yeah. Heroin back to her college years. Yeah, the drugs. All the callbacks. uh, that's a line to go ahead and put in later, by the way. I never crash. So, anyway. See, he was looking at them, so it was okay to kill them. Nice. Not that that would make it any worse. Just feels like we're readying for pain here. Yeah. That's a shot. That's pretty too. Silence like it should be. Yeah. Yeah. Man, I mean, it was building it up as if we're heading that way. Still a good few episodes before the finale, though. Like Master, like Padawan, yeah. Nicely done. Nicely done. So do we get Force Ghost of Kanan now, or? Because I can't imagine all the Loth Wolf stuff amounts to nothing there. So we've got to do something with that still. Whether he's a Force Ghost or something else. I mean, we can Force Ghost anybody, sometimes, right? I don't know. Certainly explains why there was never a discussion. I had that question for a long time, of course, on Kanan, because there was, with all the people that were talking about popping into Mandalorian, Caleb Doom, or should I say Kanan, never popped up into that discussion, which was just one of those little things. It's like there was a reason we didn't pop him up. Yeah, it was a nice moment, John. It was indeed. And Fabian and Mega, yeah. Nicely put together. Nicely put together indeed. Let's see. What's the next one going to be called? The next one's going to be called Doom. Speaking of Kanan / Caleb Doom. Yeah, start cussing at the Empire when he died. Uh-huh. Yeah, clearly he knew it was coming too. I mean, part of the whole ritual, cutting their hair, shaving, etc. Yeah. I mean, the whole episode built up and was telling you that that was going to happen at the end. To be sure. And you're just like, hey, also the I've got something to tell you piece, that he's not going to have the chance to ever say, right? Yeah. Now Star Wars Rebel Master, and it's not a happy title. True. Yes, he kept his promise. He did see Hera again. I didn't even think about that, but you're right. That's a nice one. Yeah. No, no, to be sure, John. Death doesn't have to, come as a surprise to go ahead and make it hurt. It's like, no, I mean, you build it up. I mean, that can make it hurt all the more if you do it right. So, to be sure. To be sure. And you feel all the more the inevitability of it, the loss, everything that could have been. Yeah. I mean, both have their places, to be sure. Bad news warnings, yeah. Evie, you said you're going to have to leave. You'll see me for Loki and probably Bad Batch. Nice. Okay, cool. Yeah, they're jumping subjects. Pull out of there for a second. Yeah, no, there's lots of live streams coming up, actually. Heck, tomorrow, for anybody watching Gravity Falls with Natalia and I, we'll be doing that. Then, about 36 hours after that or so, it'll be time to watch Loki. And then another 48 hours after that, it'll be time to watch another episode of Bad Batch. All kinds of stuff coming up. So, yeah. Okay, anyway. One other comment, I said it as it was happening a little, but other than the shots being well done, the music was nice. Yeah, it was a good episode. But also loved the logo actually being changed for Star Wars Rebels up there, too. That was nice. And we correctly played silence on the end credits. Okay. Gotta get back in here. After one like that, right? Alright, we ready? Everybody pull up your episode 11. It's Doom time. Caleb Doom. So get that ready. I'm going to drink a little quick water first. Make hilarious. I love my Obi lines. And while you're talking about tragic lines right there. God, that's a moment that always kills me. Actually, I guess I should say, for anybody who's not seen the chat right there, that's the "You are strong and wise, Anakin, and I'm very proud of you." Yeah. That moment kills me. Yeah, no, you're right, John. Music in the last season and a half, it's definitely fantastic. Definitely, indeed. Now, this is... It's been good. It's been definitely, enjoyable and good. We're going to see where we head now. I mean, with the title being Doom on this one here. Okay. All right. Braced. Ready to keep going. All right. 3, 2, 1, go. Yeah, Kiner is a fantastic composer, agreed. Kind of the same one doing everything else too, then? You're saying of all of them, yeah. Good. I still have one left, even then. Oh, that's not the political side of things. And covering your ass. Damn. Oy. Oh. That's rubbing salt in the wound right here. Having Zeb happily waving. Aw. Still doing that. Speaking of insult to injury, dang. Yeah. If I'm the Empire, I'm expecting that. So how does this affect Ezra in the end? I mean, he's certainly been tempted by the dark side before. Okay, so where are we going? Hmm. Yeah. No kidding. Nice arc. It turns out the governor will pay the final price. Yes. I mean, with that boneheaded of a move. It's called not seeing the bigger picture right there. All the self doubts and self recriminations here. Nice music. Yeah, John. Yeah. Heron Chopper earlier, Heron Chopper there. Yeah. Yeah. Not only did you run out of the field, but you actually blew that. It's like, dang, man. Well, that looks like our Jedi temple right there. Okay, way smaller. Way smaller. In the wrong hemisphere, too. Hmm. Maybe Rancor. Interesting way to go. It's that weird side of Zeb. Only because of that. Ooh. So Caleb's now a Lothwolf? Yeah, he said the big wolf is at the same spot where the little mountain is. Mm-hmm. Interesting. Hmm. You know, if you'd made that an explosive, you could kill him. But the stone tablet's still there. Interesting set of... No, it's fine. Had some definitely really good moments in this episode here. Some of the aftermath that was needed for the one before it. Well, really, if the last episode could have been longer than, what, 21 and a half minutes or so, if it could have had a few more minutes, I think some of that might have come at the end of the last episode. Or, you know, if you could have gone, say, with a 40-minute episode. And then you probably would have put the Ezra stuff later into the next one. Little bits of time right there. But yeah, no, it's definitely some of the stuff that needed to come after what we did that other episode. Yeah, as for, I guess, our C storyline, we had 3 storylines really in here. I guess I called the C storyline the one with Zeb and Sabine. That was certainly the weakest. I could have done without that one. Exactly, John. Yeah, the grieving time. And we certainly got to see the grieving, especially over there with Hera and Chopper. A little bit even in the Sabine and Zeb section. And a little bit over in Ezra, although Ezra's section clearly had to go ahead and progress the plot forward. So, yeah, exactly, Dodo. Yeah, for the next arc. Okay. It was interesting with the title being Doom. I actually was wondering if we would find a way to somehow bring him back in as a Force Ghost, or even flashbacks or something. Especially with the title Doom, I thought, maybe we'll even flashback and see some old, when he was Caleb. I don't know. I was curious on it, but obviously that was the wrong conclusion to come to with a title like that. It's more just about the aftermath of his death. Okay. So that is it for today. That is all the episodes that we're going to go and watch together this time. So it'll be another couple weeks after this. And that's it, actually. Yeah. Well, 2 weeks from now, yeah. 2 weeks from now, John, we'll go ahead and watch everything that remains. And then somewhere after that, I'll be doing my final character ranking for the show. And then, as I said, I'll do a retrospective video on the whole thing, too. Arc CT 1010, yes, the Loth Wolf is named Doom. Certainly like saying Doom, anyway. Fabian says I should watch Kanan Jarrus Jedi Knight from Hero Fan Productions. Hero Fan Productions does some good tribute videos. This is definitely true. Definitely some good tribute videos over there. The bomb would have been too dark for kids. Which bomb? Are we talking about actually killing Rook? Is that what you're talking about? By the way, I've been highly unimpressed with Rook here in terms of Rebels, and really wish Rook wasn't in it, to be quite frank and honest with y'all. I do not think bringing Rook into Rebels has been to Rook's benefit. And I'm not even sure that it was really necessary. I don't think he added a lot. No. I see. I also wanted to know the real reason the Empire came to Lothal. Yeah, that the other pieces of the Jedi Temple and whatnot coming on that, right? True, Grumpy. Yeah, it would have been a little dark to go ahead and just blow him up right there with a bomb on the neck. But let's be frank, that's what you should have done there. Further, at that point, you hadn't defeated him yet, so that kind of feels like the obvious of what you should have done. But meh. C'est la vie. As I said, my biggest annoyance isn't that. It's that Rook, who was an impressive and terrifying character within the books, within that trilogy, is not here. We make him impressive on occasion and then weak and easily defeated at other times. Oh, look, he was beaten by Chopper. Haha. Etc., etc. So, yeah. Oh, well. I said plenty of other really good things about this episode and the other ones, too, so. Certainly that hardly spoils it. Even if there's an arc I'd cut out mostly. Dodo, short info. The first Thrawn book is before Rebels. The second is between seasons 3 and 4. And right now we're in the third Thrawn book. Also, the third Thrawn book would cover this. And him going back over to Coruscant and whatnot. Yeah, okay. I can see that. I can see that. Okay. Man, almost done with Rebels. Time flies when you're having fun, right? Guess they could go ahead and replace him with someone like Embo or Dangar. Yeah, I mean, it doesn't have to... I mean, that's part of the problem, too, is here we've reduced him to just, like, being an assassin bounty hunter almost kind of thing, which is also very weird to me for what Rook is. So, yeah, if we wanted to just have an assassin, bring somebody else in, although, yeah, whatever. Anyway, enough of that. Agreed, Kevin. Certainly not the last that they're on. Even within Rebels. It feels weird to bring him back, because then he'd have to suffer a legit defeat, but the last time we saw him there talking to Price, it clearly does not feel like Thrawn's done in here. He would have had to have a little more closure to have Thrawn leave the show, and it hasn't really happened yet. Also, at that point, your only villain you really have left that we're dealing with is Price? And that would feel weird, too. I mean, we just have a lack of a good villain to be able to go ahead and defeat as we go into the finale. So, yeah, no, I definitely don't think we are done with Thrawn. I will agree. And, of course, we're not done with Thrawn past that, too, because, obviously there's far past that with other things we've seen from Mandalorian and whatnot. Okay. Well, thank you all for joining me once more. As I said, definitely has a ton of you around, and love that. As it has some good conversations. Definitely one of the more emotional episodes pair of episodes, I guess. I'll say one of the more emotional pairs of episodes sitting within Rebels right there. Which definitely helped make it fun. So, yeah. Yeah. Figure out my rankings of episodes another time around. Still got to see where we're headed with this whole Jedi Temple thing and everything else that's going on here. Super curious, but yeah, okay. So next week we have essentially 5 episodes. It's 4 officially, but I think the last one is a double. So we'll be going for a while in 2 weeks right there. Okay. In the meantime, I'll see probably a bunch of you for the new episodes of Bad Batch as they're coming out, and maybe over for other things like Loki or Gravity Falls or whatnot. Depends on what else you're all fans of. So anyway, with all of that said, that means I am going to go ahead and give you all my usual goodbye without saying the word goodbye, right? So thank you all once again for joining, and have a magical day, and may the Force be with you. Always.